Hello everybody and welcome back to the craft room with Tanya. I have a new, well, it's relatively new little aperture die here that I wanted to use. I have a feeling this is a Poppy Stamps one, so it is. I have tried, I've cut out just to see how it looked, and that's the aperture for this little piece here, and this is the die for this one, which is also an aperture. Now, I had visions of it sitting on top like that, maybe a little bit of foam tape above it, just to make it sit out. And then I thought this would look very, very fetching if it was cut out of Gilding Flaked material. So I went ahead and made a video and showed you how to do a nice panel with Gilding Flakes. And isn't it gorgeous? But I don't know what happened. It just stopped recording for some unknown reason. So I'm going to do it again. Now, I have pre-prepared a piece of black cardstock. You can use glue, or you can use a double-sided adhesive sheet. I've already went ahead and stuck a double-sided adhesive sheet onto this. And all I have to do now is lift it up. And there I have my cardstock. Oh! It's sticking to everything, prepared. So what I'm going to do very, very quickly is do this little one to show you how you can put your Gilding Flakes on. Now, you could just wash this over with a tacky glue. It would work the same. I do genuinely believe that you get a better result from the double-sided adhesive sheets. That sticks to anything. Adhesive sheet is fabulous. Now I'm just going to put a few of these out and all over. Oh, and back in you go, you little rascals. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's a beautiful colour. Sorry, the one I'm using is Cosmic Shimmer Copper Teal, and it is glorious. I think it has to be my favourite one, if truth be told. Now I have a little sponge here, and I'm just going to edge my Gilding Flakes out to the corners like so, and then work them across the card stock and sticky tape like this. Oh, there, they're going for a little journey on their own. Now I think I'm going to have to be a little bit more generous here, maybe, by the looks of it. Sometimes you can pull them across the page like, oh, I stuck to it. Wow. Sometimes you can pull them across the page right over, do you see? Yeah, I'm going to get away with that. I need to put a few more back in. There's a wee patch there, I think. And then all it remains for me to do is burnish it off. And that's it. Simple as that. It is a glorious, glorious this wee bit there hasn't taken. Right, not to worry. For all I need of it. Now, I paused the last video to tidy up the Gilding Flakes. And there we go. Just need to burnish off here a little bit as well. There we go. It's beautiful, isn't it? Really pretty. Now I think that's enough. There we go. Let me just, I normally keep the little bits that are left over and save them in a box like that, because you can actually use those again. So very, very quickly tidy up a little bit. I'm not pausing this again because I'm scared I'll lose you and end up having to do a third one. Okay, that'll do. Put that to the side. Get rid of that. And put these out of the way. Now I'm just going to give this a very quick wipe to get rid of the last of them. Any little residue that there is, and there is always plenty left over knocking around. There we go. Perfect. Now let's get going. Right, hands are clean. Now, you see, aren't they lovely? I'm just going to give this a quick burnish with my cloth just to make sure that I've got it. There's nothing left there, but I don't think there is. There's nothing coming off. No, nothing there. Great. So we'll use the one we've done. And all I want to do is cut a little piece out of it with my butterflies. Now I'm going to give myself plenty of room. Because this is an intricate little die, I'm going to use a shim on top. Yeah, that's the way I want to do it. Make sure it's well covered, and then put my top plate on. And I'm just going to put that through the Big Shot, Sizzix Big Shot, a couple of times. That's once, that's twice, that's the third turn, and then this is the last one. This is the fourth. There we go. It's a wonder I don't have arms on me like Popeye, isn't it? There we go. Oh, there, I thought it had stuck on me for a moment. I'll just slide that out of the road. Now, oh, here it comes. Come on, come on, come on. Has that cut? Just teasing it off very carefully. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, there's a little bit of tackiness there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my chalk, my embossing chalk, and just run it over. Oops, just to make sure that there's nothing that will stick to it. Now that leaves a little residue of chalk, but you can polish that up. There's a wee bit there. There, perfect. Now, let me just check. I have no little bits still left in this. I think they're all out by the looks of it. Yeah, that's nice. They're all still in this, but I'll hook those out at my leisure. Look at that. It's not even pretty. Now, what I have a vision of is this in behind this, like so. Isn't that cute? And you could even make a butterfly out of the resin, you know, what's left there, the remainder. So I've pre-cut my card. I don't think I need that actually. And I have my little section cut here. And now what I'm going to do is put this over this. So I'm going to decide where I need to trim it with my scissors. Now actually I don't need that much. I just need to go up here like that. I don't even think I need that much, but better to be safe, isn't it, than sorry. So I'll keep that for something else. Now let's see, where do I want to go? Yeah, like that. So I've still a little bit to trim. There's a little border around this, can you see? Like that. So I've still a little bit to trim off here, very carefully. I have a little bit to trim down that way, so, and I have a little bit to trim, I do believe, off the base of the card. Yeah, I do, just 1 millimeter or 2, so we'll do that there. Perfect. Now that should be it. Let me get rid of those pieces. I think that's too, I don't know, we might keep that. You never know what you can make out of that. So let's see, is that us now? Oops. Yes, I think that's it. So it's pretty, isn't it? I'm just looking, I don't think that's straight. I don't think I've cut that straight, so I'm going to cut it again to be safe. This is just another piece that of cardstock, and what I'm going to do is give myself a little bit of room to maneuver here. Make sure I've got this edge straight and that it's equally distant from the top to the bottom, because I don't think I've the other one done correctly. And this is a very, very simple little card to make once you've your gilding flakes done, of course. In it goes. There we go. That should be, I think, yeah, that's much better, much better. There we go. Now, let's take a look at it now. Wrong way up. Butterfly should be flying up. There's another little piece of there. That's much better. Much, much happier with that. Yes. Look at that. Isn't that so elegant? And then what I think we'll do is when you put that down onto the card like that, you have a very pretty little piece, haven't you? Look. Can you see that? Very elegant. And then I have this little piece, so I could... I've actually a whole lot of little pieces, so I could do my sentiment. And there you go. I think I would like to stick this down first before I do anything else. So I'm going to keep it on like that so that I can place it better. And all I'm going to do is run my... Oh, I could get my glue to come out. I'm going to run my glue. This is this Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive Clear Drying Craft glue. Tombow, anything at all works. But I just want to stick this down a little bit here and there. Don't want too much, so I'm just putting a few dots. But it's just to stop it from lifting on me at a later date. Now, I think that's enough. I'm going to use this to place it on the card. Hopefully it'll remain there for me till I get it in the right spot. Like that. I think that's it, isn't it? I think that's it. And then we'll just very, very gently press that down. Isn't that really beautiful? I want to lift this back up. I'm going to put a little bit of weight on this, like that, and a little bit on the bottom, like that. There we go. And set it to the side for a moment. Now, I'm thinking that I want to lift this piece up just a section, you know, just a little bit with some foam tape. So I'm going to go around it just to give it that little bit of pizzazz, or whatever you like to call it. But I think it'll give a bit of dimension to the card and set off that gilding a little bit better. So here we go. Now, let me see, that'll go down that side for me, won't it? I think it will. Just be careful. Yeah. There we go. And I'm just going to use, oops, I have cut that too long. Not to worry, we'll just take it back like that. And I'm just going to use the 5mm to go across these little titchy bits here. Not, oh, that'll go. No, that's it there. Like so. And again at the bottom. And that's all I need. Now, the foam tape that I use is, again, sticks to anything. Jumbo rolls, 10mm and 5mm wide by 1mm thick, and you get 50 meters on a jumbo roll. So it's, I think it's roughly about £10 or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it's in and around. So for 50 meters, I think that's jolly good value. And I normally get that from Craft Studios in the UK. It's great stuff. Now, let me see. I'm going to use my glue stick once again, and that's just run over your foam tape with your glue stick, and it takes that initial grip away for a few moments to allow you time to place something perfectly like this. There we go. There we go. That's that. And here we are. Are you ready? Hope this looks nice. Oh, that is so cute. I need to, hold on, I haven't got that quite right. I need to bring it over a little bit. No, I'm not having a lot of joy with this one. Yeah, I think that's us. There we go. Isn't that sweet? And such an easy and simple, I've got something on it. Easy and simple little card to make. That's just a little mechanical eraser. This one's called Tenwin, Tenwin. You put little batteries in here, and it's fab. It really is. You get replacement erasers with it, and it's a very handy little tool to have. Now, all I think I would do is maybe cut out a little hello or sentiment and place it there. Let's get one done just to show you how it's going to look. Where are my sentiments? Sentiments. Here we go. Do we fancy hello or do we fancy hugs? Hello is an easy one. Thank you would be nice too, wouldn't it? If I got I don't think that would work. That's thanks. But I don't think that's elegant enough to work, although the size is perfect. I'm going to stick, what is that, hugs too big? No, I think that's pretty cool. I think we'll get away with that. We'll cut it out of this piece here. There we go. Like that. Just cut that off like that. Run it through. And we've another little card made. Let's see. I think that's going to look rather nice. Come on, come on, out you come, out you come. I was stuck to the back. Right, we'll just poke it out. Let's see, is that enough to get the rest of it out, do you think? Without tearing it. Perfect. Absolutely lovely, isn't that gorgeous? And then I'll just... just stick it there like so. Look at that. I'm sure other people would say to stack this. I'm not honestly sure that I need to. You could put another bit of black card on behind, but I just want to get this done to show you how it looks. And I think it's probably enough in its own right. But it's a matter of personal choice as usual. Let me see. I want that going at a slight angle. Well, quite an angle. There. Now, just press that down. It's still a little bit tacky. There we go. Isn't that sweet? That is a sweet and quickly made little card. And if you have your sheets, I usually do have some of these pre-done, and I keep them in a little folder, and then I can just go and lift them when I need to. I've golden ones, silver ones, copper ones, and then my coloured, that cosmic shimmer Gilding Flake is a little gem. Copper teal, look at that, isn't it glorious? So that's you. That's another little card. Very, very easy to do. This doesn't have to be butterflies. If you don't have an aperture die like that, what you could do is Gilding Flakes everywhere. What you could do is cut your butterfly out of your material and just have a little, you know, do 1, 2, 3 if you wanted, or just one. I think that would work even every bit as nicely as this has. In fact, I might actually have a go and do that. And if you don't want to go to all the bother of your Gilding Flakes, look at this. That's a bit of Yupo paper that I had left over from making backgrounds with ink. Put it in behind it like that. Look at that. Isn't that every bit as glorious? And then, did I use that? I did. No, there it is. Pop that over the top if you want to. And hey ho, another card. Look. Cut off your bit of, obviously you're going to be cutting this section off. Use that for your sentiment, hello or thank you or thanks or hugs or whatever you fancy. And there you go, another card. Very, 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 very simple. And equally as effective, isn't it? If you don't have Gilding Flakes, there's your answer. I think it's lovely. Like I said, I think the stamp is Poppy Stamps. Don't quote me on that. There's one that hasn't lifted. I don't believe I missed that. Can I get that out? I can. Wow, that was lucky, wasn't it? There we go. Just get that out. Probably would have been better actually leaving that there, but that would annoy me. So there we are. Very pretty, very effective little cards that you can make with something similar. But they look, well, they really do. I'm really pleased with those. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for getting me up to, where am I at? I don't even know where I'm at with subscriptions at the moment, but our group is growing exponentially. It's just taken off. And I am so chuffed. I'm going to go back over my messages because a number of people have given me little hints, one of which was that in the United States, it's hard. It's more expensive, isn't that it? It's more expensive to post the little square cards, and this sort of thing. I'm very popular, or very, can't get my words out. I'm very prone to make little cards, this sort of square size, 5 by 5 or 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 or 5 1/2 by 5 1/2, whatever. And that it costs you more to post a square card in the States. So I thought I would have a go at doing something more traditional. This one that I've used here is a 5 by 7, but equally it'll work for any, you know, an A5 or whatever is more cost effective. It's nice too to do something different every so often, and I must admit I'm really pleased with this little one, and this would work out every bit as nicely, and you could use any background, but I think that stands out. I think that looks gorgeous. So there you go. Thank you very much. Take care, have a lovely afternoon, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye now.